Hello, natural sisters. My name is Ida Francis, and I am passionate about the natural hair. So if you're having issues with your hair, if you're transitioning, thinking of transitioning, or you are a natural sister and you're having issues with your hair, then you are in the right channel. All you need to do is just to hit this subscribe button that is just right behind this video, and when you do that, do not forget to press the bell that is beside the subscribe button. That way you will not miss any of my videos. And if you like this video, what are you waiting for? Just give this video a huge thumbs up, and do not forget to share this video with your friends and the rest of the natural sisters community, the natural gang. So today's topic, as you already know, is one topic like I've received a lot of questions, a lot of reviews, a lot of questions on how I'm able to keep my edges like this. So it is a highly requested video from especially my Instagram account. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please hurry now to ID Francis. That is IDEE then Francis. They are all together. Just go follow me on Instagram, because I also drop daily tips on how I'm able to take care of my hair in that channel. So that being said, let's go right into the video. Number one thing when it comes to protecting of edges is that one thing I have noticed about the natural sisters is that we like this updo style, because it actually brings out our hair. But when we are doing the updo style, we are actually hurting our edges, because packing the hair all the way up is actually affecting the hair. The hair on the is actually it's actually affecting the edges, because the edges of our hair is actually very fragile, and by pulling it all the way up, we are putting pressure on our edges, and with time it will start falling off. So the second tip is that, before I go into the second tip, let me just show you what you need to do if you have to do updo. So I have my spray bottle here, and here I have my coconut oil, my black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, my leave-in conditioner, my eco styling gel. I mix them up with water. So the first thing I'll do is just to, oh my god, I have to spread the edges of the hair. You don't need to make your edges dry, because when your edges is dry, it's prone to breakage more than any other part of the hair. So I just have to work my hand all the way up. So let me make my hair moisturize a bit, so I'll be able to take the way all the way up. So let me show you what I'm actually talking about. Okay, so that being done, I'm gonna go in with this. So I'm just gonna put it like this. Okay, so you just support it with your hand, and I'm gonna pack it right behind. So I'm just gonna use my hand gently, gently. You could see that I'm able to achieve the updo style that most natural sisters want without putting so much pressure on the edges of my hair. So if you're having this issue, you could actually copy the style, and it works really well, because I noticed when I started going natural, I used to pack my hair all the way up, because it actually brings out my face and makes me stand out. But I noticed that my edges were falling out, so I just have to do a U-turn and start packing my hair this way. So I think I can leave it like this. So the second thing you need to do is that protective styling. A lot of people recommend protective styling, but if you are following me on Instagram, I don't think you will see me with braids, because I don't really fancy the braids kind of a thing. I think I'm too obsessed with my natural hair, since I'm actually very new. I'm still under a year. My natural hair, as you can see, is just like, it's just like 9 months old. So I've not done protective styling. So if you are doing your protective styling, especially here in Nigeria. I don't know about any other part of the world. Those ones that they call Ghana weaving. I mean, let me just demonstrate it because I think it's just gonna work better that way. Imagine doing the Ghana weaving. The braiders will always plait everything, you know. Can you see the kind of pressure you're putting to plait everything together to pack your hair? Before you loosen your hair, it's going all the way back. You understand? So the kind of protective styling that you are doing will make your edges to fall off. So if you want edges, you need to quit some braidings. You need to ask your stylist, what kind of impact will this protective styling, will this braiding do to my hair? And another one is that the weaving that people do. You see, most braiders, they will tell you, no, we need to arrange the front hair. We need it to be very neat, aligned, and just imagine they're gonna cut your hair as tiny as this and attach attachment to it. You understand? So by the time they cut something this tiny, and the protective styling is something that you're going to use for like maybe 3 weeks, 1 month, before you know it, it's just going to fall off. So my dear friends, my natural sisters, if you're going to do a protective styling and you're doing the Bob Marley style, please tell your stylist it is your hair. You need to protect it. So tell your stylist to cut at least something like this. You understand? By the time you cut something like this, section something like this, and you attach attachment to it, it is impossible for you to lose this amount of hair. If you attach attachment to this one, it is almost impossible for you to lose this amount of hair compared to this one. You can easily lose this one. It will fall off. And once it falls off, you're going to be having issues with your edges. So another thing I have to talk about is that you don't need to keep your braids for too long. There's some people, they carry protective styling for 3 months, 2 months. I don't think it is advisable to keep your braids too long, because if you're doing protective styling and you're carrying it for so long, you are actually starving your hair of essential nutrients. So you need to free your hair, and the longer the braids or the weaving you're doing, the more damage it's going to do, especially to your edges. So you don't need to keep your protective styling for so long. And another thing is low manipulations of style. I think I actually mentioned it earlier. So when you're doing your style, it's not every style that is in the market. I mean, every style that you see that you need to do to your hair. If you know me, anybody that knows me knows that there are some styles I don't do, because I'll think, what will it do to my hair? I have to think about that first, because I love my hair so much. So if you value your hair, you need to quit some styling. You know, there's this particular style that people do, still dragging the hair all the way back. So you don't need to do all those styles. And another thing is that, how do you comb your hair? Like, I have this brush, I have this brush, I have this comb, and I have this comb. So if I have to comb my hair, especially the edges, look at what I do. Let me show you. So I do something like this. I section it, like I carry it like this. And my spray bottle, my friend. Okay, so I go in with this, and from all the way up. You understand? And you can see it is well detangled. And for people that like edges, they call it baby hair. This brush is not your friend if you need edges. This is not something you need to do. I won't even want to use it with my hair, because this brush is so hard. You understand? So by trying to do all those baby edges, you can see you're dragging and putting pressure in your hair. So if you actually cherish edges and you want to keep your edges, it is not everything that is trending that you need to do. If you are following me on Instagram, I don't do every style that is trending. I just carve an inch for myself, and that sits well for me. I don't think I've ever done baby curls, and I think that's one of the reasons I have my edges. This might not work for everybody because there are some people here that are actually very strong. So the next thing you need to do if you really love your edges is that you need to use oil. You need to get some oils that will protect your hair. You need to get some neem oils. You need to get coconut oil, shea butter oil, and other essential oils, and make sure that you always keep your edges protected. I think those are the tips that I use that actually work for me, and I think that this could also work for you as well. So if you are having any issues concerning your natural hair, like I mentioned earlier, you are transitioning, thinking of transitioning, or you know someone that is struggling with hair, or you're struggling with your natural hair, please do not forget to drop your questions in the comment section that is just below this video, and I'm going to give you a swift response. My name is Ida Francis. I am passionate about the natural hair, and I am ready to help you. I'm reaching out to you all the way from Nigeria. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I think this is the right time for you to subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe, do not forget to press the bell that is just beside the subscribe channel. That way you will not miss any of my videos. So this is where I'm gonna be ending my video today. Until another time, I'm just gonna leave you with a kiss. Bye.